Hey guys, Dog here, and this is part 2 of the last video I did about the Fantards. Okay, well, let's go, and this part's really hilarious.
Dream followers or people who think they're metalheads, and occasionally noobs. Seriously, what?
Well, actually, Muckfettlecore's right on this one. People who listen to Sevenfold, they listen to a bunch of other mainstream bands, mainstream core and new metal bands they hear on the radio, and think they're like the ultimate metalhead. Yeah, they listen to Sevenfold, Korn, Slipknot, Godsmack, um, a few Pantera songs, Metallica, especially the Black Album, especially songs like Enter Sandman and Sad But True. And also, your typical Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, and other bands like Tool and all those. Okay, well, let's see what Peter has to say.
What's the problem with people listening to mainstream music?
There's no problem with it. I don't think he said there's a problem with it.
Yes, I understand that shit.
That wasn't his point. His point was people listening to mainstream rock bands and those mainstream new metal and core bands and then thinking that they're a metalhead. He wasn't talking about mainstream music in general.
Pop artists such as Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj take the spotlight.
You brought up Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj, not him. Why are you bringing them up? Typical Sevenfold fanboy. Someone doesn't like Avenged Sevenfold and then you start bringing up Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, and all those other funny characters in the mainstream.
More than most metal bands.
Yeah, no shit, they take the spotlight more than metal bands. Your typical 13-year-old girl is gonna know Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, and all those other bands, and they're not gonna know shit about bands like Testament, Suicidal Angels, Manowar, Epica, Monomars, and all those good bands. But yeah, they also take the spotlight from those mainstream bands that you like. And well, there's no problem with that. You should just enjoy the music. If the band you like is popular or not, you shouldn't really care about that.
But if people want to listen to mainstream music...
Oh wait, here's... This is real funny.
What's the problem?
Man, I laugh my ass off. If people want to listen to mainstream music, what's the problem? Man, that's hilarious. Like a whiny bitch. Let's replay that.
Metal bands, but if people want to listen to mainstream music, what's the problem?
Dude, you sounded like a chick right there, Peter. I mean, you even look like one, kind of.
Also, apparently people who listen to Avenged Sevenfold aren't really metalheads.
No, they're not. And, okay, here's one thing. If they listen to Avenged Sevenfold, but they also listen to Exodus, Manowar, Decapitated, Cattle Decapitation, Sodom, Pantera, Black Label Society, and all that other good stuff, then yeah, they're metalheads. And yeah, other people that don't like Sevenfold will have to make an exception for that person because they also like bands that actually kick ass.
Those so-called metalheads.
Well, so-called metalheads, if they just stick to those bands they hear on the radio day in and day out.
News. Remember when people use that word all the time? The only time I could see your argument making sense would be if Avenged Sevenfold were the only metal band, period.
They're not metal, so no.
That someone listened to, which
That will be like the only rock band they listen to.
I'm sure is not the case for most people.
Sure, it's not the case for most people. Well, with most people that listen to Sevenfold, the case is that they listen to those new metal and core bands that they hear on the radio. And, well, in my eyes, they're not metalheads because they're just listening to the stuff they're fed. They don't go out and search for other music.
But other than that, they enjoy a metal band alongside many others, then they're a metalhead.
Depends on what bands.
And they're just so fucking hard. They're emo. They're not metal.
Emo, huh? While, yes, their lyrics have an emotional side to them, I don't think that makes...
Many bands have an emotional side to them, and it doesn't, and they're not emo. Take a look at Megadeth. They have a Tout Le Monde. Metallica has Fade to Black. Evil has In Memoriam. Well, let's see, other bands. Manowar also has emotion. You know, like Kings of Metal, Die for Metal, All Men Play on 10 and all that stuff. They're also emotional songs. They're happy about metal and, you know, the heavy sound to it. Let's see who else has an emotional side to them. Epica too. Epica also has an emotional side to them.
It's a band outright emo.
I don't think he was talking about that. I think he was talking about the image.
When I think of emo music, I think of bands such as My Chemical Romance, which I also like.
No surprise there, Peter. You also like Chemical Romance, huh? Yeah, you like Avenged Sevenfold, then you like other core bands and stuff like that, and think you're this badass metalhead.
Fall Out Boy and Jimmy Eat World. As you can see, they have vastly different sound from Avenged Sevenfold, but they still sound good.
No, they don't.
And I know what you might be thinking. Those are pop-punk bands. Exactly.
Well, let's see, there's this pop-punk band, Sum 41. They're not emo, they're just pop-punk. Let's see, what's another one that's pop-punk? Avril Lavigne. Yes, I'm not a fan of either of those artists, but they're pop-punk and they're not emo. So, yeah.
But that is the sound that is typically associated with the label emo.
No, I think emo, he was referring to the image and all that stuff.
Emo is a writing style. Lots of bands outside of the band, they emo too. We already talked about emotional aspect to their lyrics. So are they emo too?
Well, he likes Megadeth. He likes that song that I mentioned, Tout Le Monde. So, well, he never said Megadeth was emo. Like, thank God they're not. Thank God they're not. And they never will be, but, yeah, I mean, they were never, he never considered them emo because of songs with emotion.
We already talked about how they they are metal, not emo, so we are not
well, no, they aren't metal, they're emo, and yeah, you're just angry that your favorite band is not emo. And stop saying it's metal, Peter. You don't even know shit about metal. You get recommended a lot of good bands, and you say, "Oh, I'll check them out later," and later never comes. Well, they've even asked you about Fear Factory. You said, "Oh yeah, I heard of them, but I never heard their music. I'll get around to it." And I doubt you have heard their music.
Continuing on.
You call them dressing up with a bandana with fucking grills and glasses. And, what else are they?
Well, that to me is not emo. That to me is like the Wigger image.
Yeah, they're freaking Guns N' Roses rip-offs. That's what they are. Guns N' Roses rip-offs. That's all they are.
Oh hey, look at this. Guns N' Roses? Wow. Let me explain how that comparison is totally inaccurate.
Let's
Guns N' Roses
see.
have a more raw and bluesy take on hard rock.
I don't think he was talking about the sound. I think he was talking about the image. I mean, didn't you pay attention when he said dressing up with this and that? He wasn't talking about the sound, you idiot.
That's what you heard with Appetite for Destruction and the Use Your Illusion albums. Avenged Sevenfold, on the other hand, take a more melodic yet aggressive approach with
They don't sound aggressive to me.
metal that isn't.
Well, you should hear more thrash and death metal shades. Then you can see the aggressive side to metal, and you can see that Avenged Sevenfold's far from aggressive. And you should also hear some black metal, but you don't really like that, and I'm okay with it. But if you're gonna call Sevenfold aggressive, then I guess you should hear some heavier subgenres.
That's bluesy, and the vocals don't even sound similar. If you want an actual Guns N' Roses rip
He wasn't talking about the sound.
up, check out this band called Kick Tracy. I'm gonna play it for you.
Well, and I'm not gonna play the song because the song sucks balls.
Thanks for informing me about the shades. No problem. It comes with being a glam nerd.
The freaking, look at the motherfucking camera!
He doesn't need to. You don't even look at the camera in some of your videos, Shades.
And Shadows is the worst vocalist of all time. And I hate when he does this. He does this all the time. He'll try singing, but he has such a gay-ass fucking voice that it sounds like, and it's just like, how do you listen to this and call it metal? How?
Bullshit.
Whoa, Peter, calm down. You're being a whiny bitch again. You're getting angry as hell.
I call bullshit on that.
Oh, wow. Oh my fucking god. So, you're getting angry just because he's talking shit about M. Shadow's vocals, which he doesn't like. And then when people like you talk shit about Justin Bieber's vocals, and then you hear some little fangirls raging on, you get angry. Hypocrite much?
M. Shadow's vocals are not the worst, and this is not coming from a biased love for Avenged Sevenfold.
I doubt it.
This is coming from the fact that there are shitty vocalists out there, and M. Shadows is not one of them.
M. Shadows is not one of them. Oh, look how angry he is. Damn. Man, you really need to calm the fuck down, Peter. Get that pole out of your ass. And yes, there's worse vocalists out there in my opinion. And if Muck Fettlecore thinks M Shadows is one of them, that's his opinion. You don't need to force it on him. And just because he's not on the list of worst vocalists of all time doesn't change Muck Fettlecore's opinion.
If you seriously think that he's the worst, I doubt you listen to much other vocalists. You're seriously going to make a superlative statement?
If you watch his video, The Revenge, then you can see that he was stating his opinion. He was saying that it's his opinion. He wasn't passing it as a fact.
And pass it off as fact? Do you not know Scott Stapp?
That's Scott Stapp. He's well, he's decent. He's way better than M Shadows. I will give him that. And well, he's decent because there's some Creed songs that are, they're alright, but I mean, Creed is not my cup of tea.
Or Ronnie Radke?
Ronnie Radke, yes, he sucks balls and he's worse than the two vocalists mentioned earlier. And yeah, I mean, if he still thinks M Shadows is worse than those two, Ronnie and Scott, just let him be, okay? Just let him have his opinion.
And once again with the homophobic slurs.
Wow, it's really making you angry, isn't it, Peter? Are you gay or something?
Why is that even necessary?
Why is that even necessary? It's expressing. I bet you even do it too, you hypocrite. Bet you're even behind cameras being all like, oh, One Direction? Nah, that's gay.
I'm not trying to be politically correct, but can you please get your points in a much better way? Plus, what if a fan of Avenged Sevenfold who happens to be homosexual sees your video? I don't know about you, but if I were to guess the outcome of that scenario, that person would not meet you with kindness.
No shit.
Also, nice parody of Shadows, by the way.
Well, then there's some sarcasm by the kid with the sunglasses. And this video's come to an end, so let's play part 2 of this guy's video. Okay, so here's part 2 of their video. And this intro sucks. This intro music sucks, so I'm gonna, skip forward to it.
Are you people like retarded?
He put a hashtag that derp. Peter put that on Muck Fettlecore's video. Man, guess you really are butthurt. I think Muck Fettlecore is actually smarter than you, Peter.
Are you people like retarded? Man, the Avenged Sevenfold fans are another thing. The fans are such dumbasses. You heard me, you're fucking dumbasses.
You do know that not all fans of Sevenfold are retarded or dumbasses.
Well, you guys are.
Right. Look at us. We're pretty intelligent fans of the band, and so are many of the people we know.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who are intelligent and happen to like Sevenfold, but then there's people like you who are big dumbasses.
Who like the band. I could say the exact same thing about your favorite metal band.
Well, about your favorite metal band, so you're saying that yours is a metal band? No, it's not. And besides, his favorite metal band's probably better than yours.
Would you tolerate that? Probably not.
Probably not. I don't think he would give a crap if you insulted the Megadeth or the Judas Priest fan base.
While yes, every audience ever has has their fans with their heads screwed on loose.
Yeah, no shit. And there's a lot of fan base that are really notorious for that. Sevenfold fans, which is shown by you guys. There is the One Direction Fantards, there's the Believers, there's the SGTC of Blood on the Dance Floor. And, well, you know, there's... even for Metallica, you know?
Doesn't make for an entire audience. So
yeah, no shit.
Be cool, please.
You expect it to call us bad metal and you think they're good, but they're nothing at all. And every time someone says something about them.
Well, I'm gonna end it here. Part 3 is coming soon, so stay tuned.